interested in hearing more about so that we can reach out to you with that information. As you take a look at tonight's agenda, you can expect to hear from people who are excited to share with you the many wonderful changes that have taken place within the district. We will also answer that burning question of what makes Rich Township High School different from other high schools. I encourage you to take this opportunity to gather materials to write with so you can listen and take notes. Here's the first bit of information you may need to jot down. All parents of incoming freshmen are required to complete the following forms: the freshman intention form and the student profile form, which are both due January 15th, 2021. These forms will be mailed home the week of January 4th. They are also posted on the district website. All freshmen must have a physical dated after January 1, 2019. The physical must be on the Illinois Health Examination Form. No other form will be accepted. The form must have a signature stamp from the doctor. The health history portion of the form must be completed and signed by a parent or guardian. A copy of this form is also available on our website. All immunizations must be up to date and obtained at the appropriate intervals. On January 23rd, 2021, there will be a final incoming freshman placement test at the STEM campus. You can get more information as well as sign up on the district's website, but the link is also provided for you in the chat if you would like to have a look at that now. So each presenter will provide his or her contact information tonight, so please take note of that. So if you have specific questions, you will know whom to directly contact. But if you've got questions, we've got answers. Please type your questions in the chat, include your first and last name, your contact information, and the name of the person to which the question is directed. And we will either answer your question immediately in the chat or give your question to the correct person, and they will get back to you as soon as possible with a response. I hope this presentation is insightful, and we look forward to seeing you all in the fall of 2021. And now I will turn it over to our principal, Mr. Larry Vaughn.
Greetings, future rappers. I am Larry Vaughn, the principal of Rich Township High School, and I am so excited. I'm excited because here is an opportunity for you to thrive and grow as a student. You've waited your entire educational careers to get to high school, and we are excited to welcome you to the brand new Rich Township High School. We're focused on 4 things at Rich Township High School, and we call these our pillars. They are the foundation for which we're going to build your educational skyscrapers for success. One of the pillars is academic achievement. It's important to us as a school that you are globally competitive against your peers so that you can compete to receive scholarships to college and also to be admitted into highly selective colleges. Our second pillar is post-secondary success. Regardless of whether your plans are to go to college, to go to a trade school, to go into the military and armed forces, or to join the workforce, at Rich Township High School, you will be prepared for multiple opportunities for success in your post-secondary lives. We want to give you both experience and exposure to those career fields that you're interested in, so that when you graduate, you're ready to go on to the next stage of your lives and be successful at whatever it is you choose to do. Of course, school pride is essential for us. We want to make sure that you're proud to be known as a Rich Township Raptor. And whenever you put on our colors, red and black, that you represent yourselves well and you represent us well. No matter where you are, no matter where you go in life, you'll always be a Rich Township Raptor. And we want you to wear that name with pride. We want your high school memories to be fond memories, to look back on the time that you spent those 4 years with us and say, wow, Rich Township High School was a great place. And finally, we want you to get out of high school and go into the world as productive global citizens, ready to make a difference in your community and a difference in the world around you. That's why every day at Rich Township High School, we are focused on allowing you to learn to change the world. I look forward to seeing you in the fall, and welcome to Rich Township High School.
Thank you, Mr. Varn. And greetings to our future Raptor parents and students. My name is Mary Hawley, and it is my distinct honor to serve as the leader of the Freshman and Sophomore Academy at the Rich Township High School Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics campus. I am joined in this work by a whole team of educators. At each campus, freshmen are assigned a school counselor, and each school counselor is assigned to a student on the basis of their last name. Together, our work focuses on the first of the four pillars that Mr. Varn referred to, and that pillar is academic excellence. The first year of high school is a critical time in every student's education. The movement from middle school to high school opens new opportunities and presents new challenges. And so Rich Township High School has designed a program of classes intended to push its students to think critically and creatively, and to refine their academic skills in reading, writing, discussion, and analysis, so that they are prepared to succeed not only in ninth grade, but all through high school and beyond. This is why the motto of our academy is, achieve today to lead tomorrow. So what should freshman students expect? Each student's schedule will include courses in English, mathematics, science, and social studies, along with health and physical education. Most students will also take a course in the fine arts or a world language, and may also include a class selected from our broad range of elective courses in family and consumer sciences or technology, courses where they may explore new interests or delve into a subject about which they are already passionate. Our academy is designed so that teams of teachers get to know their students well. This helps us to identify students who may be in need of extra support, as well as those who are ready for greater challenges. In addition to the academic program I've described broadly, Rich Township High School offers freshmen many special programs. Among these are the National Naval Defense Cadet Corps and the International Baccalaureate Program, both of which you will hear about in greater detail in a few moments. While building a strong academic foundation is key, the Academy team also recognizes the critical importance of making sure our students safely navigate the new social and emotional demands that are a part of the transition into high school. Entering high school, while exciting, can often be a bit unsettling, as it means meeting new people and experiencing new independence as teens take their first steps into young adulthood. Our Academy team structure, along with courses like Freshman Advisory, are built-in safety nets put in place to help our students build strong friendships with their peers, positive relationships with their teachers, and confidence with themselves. We want all our students to love coming to school. And while academics must always be the first priority, we know that activities, clubs, and athletics are an important part of the high school experience and a well-rounded education. To that end, Rich Township High School offers an amazing variety of opportunities for students outside of the classroom. There really is something for everyone. Parents, whether this will be your first experience guiding a child into high school, or you're a veteran of this process, we want you to know that we are here to help you as well. Our culture and climate coordinators, school counselors, and each of your students' teachers, along with me and with Dr. Applewhite at the Fine Arts and Communication campus, are always available to answer your questions and to offer assistance. We are committed to keeping you informed about your students' progress. There are many opportunities for parents to become involved in the life of the school through our Parent and Teacher Association, booster clubs, and volunteering. Participating in school events, whether cheering on our Raptor athletes or attending a play or concert, is not only terrific fun, but a great way to connect with other parents and build a support network for yourselves. In the coming days, you will be making a lot of decisions about next year. Please know that here at Rich Township High School, we offer the whole package: excellence in academics, excellence in extracurriculars, and a strong community. We take pride in our history and we embrace innovation. One of these innovations is our International Baccalaureate program, and it's my pleasure to return the podium, as it were, over to Dr. Latanya Applewhite, District 227's Middle Years IB Program Coordinator.
Thank you, Mary. So I want to talk to you about what's going to be new at Rich Township High School. Ms. Wells couldn't be with us tonight, but she is the Director of Fine Arts and International IB on the district level, and I will be the Middle Years Coordinator on the building level. And so why should a student or parent jointly choose MYP? And it's because MYP is open to all 9th and 10th grade students. We will be offering honors and regular level courses. It is designed to develop internationally minded citizens with a global perspective. If you notice, that's one of our pillars, is to develop global citizenship. Students will make connections between what they learn, others and themselves, and the impact they can have on the world. Students will be prepared to succeed in all college level courses, including IB diploma program, as well as advanced placement. What will it look like at Rich Township High School? We are hoping to have 100 freshmen and 100 sophomore students. We are training a team of IB teachers who will collaborate and support MYP students with academics and social emotional learning. All students will take at least 7 courses, and they're expected to take 4 years of English, 4 years of math, 4 years of science, 4 years of social studies, 4 years of fine arts, and world language. It is expected by the time that students graduate from Rich Township High School that they will be fluent in whatever language they choose to take. Their grades will reflect students' mastery of the middle years program criterion, which is similar to standards-based grading. Now you may ask, what is the difference between IB and AP? Well, let me explain. IB focuses on inquiry-based research writing, where you have students learning about learning or thinking about how they learn. And AP is more fact-based learning, where they focus on facts and techniques, and they're really taught to take an exam. IB prepares students to apply learning to unknown situations and respond to new scenarios, whereas AP prepares students to basically take a knowledge-based subject area test. IB is a full curriculum that focuses on global concepts across subjects. So it's more interdisciplinary, but AP is very subject specific. There's little time for interdisciplinary work. IB, their schedule creates less time for extracurricular activities and electives because it's more of a college-like schedule, but AP is more of a full, well-rounded experience that leaves a little bit more time for students who want to participate in extracurricular and electives. So that's the major difference between IB versus AP. They're both wonderful and great programs. They both offer a lot to students. And so students really get to decide which path they want to go to when they come to Rich Township High School. And so we're going to have Mr. Carl Scott tell you a little bit more about the pre-AP program. That's really the bridge to students taking more AP classes.
Thank you, Dr. Applewhite. Good evening, future Raptors. Welcome. My name is Carl Scott. I'm the Associate Principal for the Rich Township High School STEM campus. And I'm going to go through a little about what is pre-AP. So District 227 is committed to AP success for all students. And AP for everyone. So in order to prepare for that endeavor, we have adopted the pre-AP program as the backbone for our curriculum within District 227. It ties into our pillars of academic achievement and post-secondary success. So what is the pre-AP shared principles, or what is pre-AP, or what are the benefits? Well, it provides access and opportunities. Instruction focuses on building important skills and confidence. Critical thinking skills. Students learn to apply evidence and think critically, not just memorize facts and figures. And then there's a cross-curricular alignment. It engages students with interdisciplinary skills in all of their courses and reinforces conceptual learning. And in order to do that, pre-AP challenges students to build relevant critical thinking skills through the following shared principles: close observation and analysis, evidence-based writing, higher order questioning, and academic conversations, and building students' ability to do these shared principles throughout all of their coursework. I am going to now transition over to a representative from our counseling department to talk about the graduation requirements for Rich 227.
Hi, my name is Ms. Polito, and I'm one of the school counselors at the FACS building. What you're looking at right now is the graduation requirement for the current freshmen and your incoming freshmen. Please note that these are minimum requirements needed to graduate per District 227 in the state of Illinois. You will need four years of English, 3 years of your math. Of that math, one must be algebra and the other one needs to be geometry. Your 3 years of science, 3 years of social studies. One has to be half a semester of American government, a full of US government, and then the history and geography along with the Constitution. Your PE and health, your consumer education, which is a half a credit. Your CTE is your career, technical, and educational courses, or other electives. Many of those do come with certifications, which will allow you to use in the real world. So meaning once your child receives that certification, they can go out and get a career, start a job. Humanities, 4 courses. Service learning hours, they need to complete 40 service learning hours. Easily you can break that up within 10 hours a year, which is recommended. Extracurricular activities, all students must participate in at least one sport. The reason behind that is twofold. There's a lot of research out there that shows that students who are involved in extracurricular activity tend to do better academically, and they enjoy their high school experience a little bit more. They feel more involved within their school. Second fold is that many post-secondary institutions besides looking at grades, they also look at the involvement of the student because they like to see students that are well-rounded. Your student will be putting together a student portfolio, showing the work that they have been completing, such as maybe putting a resume in there, things that they can have once they leave. And then their future ready requirement, every student will either be taking at least one AP course, a dual credit, or a dual enrollment course. Also, one of the requirements that freshmen need is that they will be picking a career pathway, one of our academies. There are 16 clusters. Every job falls into one of the 16 clusters. They will learn about clusters through our class lessons. And we offer 6 of those 6 clusters where our classes can fall through. So as we're working with them, many clusters overlap with each other. So we will be picking academy that your child will fit in based on their interest.
Greetings, future Raptor families. My name is Matthew Shank, and I am the Director of Athletics, Activities, and Transportation. I want to assist you in navigating the website so you can locate important information regarding campus boundary lines, bus stops and times, athletics and activity registration, and our sideline store to start gearing up for the upcoming seasons. On the top of our webpage, we have a tab labeled Parents. Under this tab, you will find a link to our Find Your School page. Which campus will my student attend? By clicking that link on the right-hand side, we have a campus boundary map, which has our campuses indicated by color. Blue for the STEM campus and pink for our Fine Arts and Communications campus. On this page, we also have a link to 5 maps. This will allow you to type in your address to find which campus your student will attend. Also under the Parent tab, there is a link for athletics, activities, and transportation. This link will provide you with our weekly bus route schedule, our bus stops and times, as well as our athletic and activity registration, and not to mention the Raptor Sideline Store. Becoming a part of the Rich Township Raptor family will also allow you the opportunity to play in one of the Southland's premier sports facilities. We will be building a 200-meter indoor track as well as a state-of-the-art football stadium at the Fine Arts and Communication campus, where our athletes can show off their talents. Thank you for taking the time to hear the opportunities that Rich Township has to offer your student. And if you have any future questions about athletics, activities, and transportation, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Keith White.
Hello, my name is Omari Garrett. I'm the athletic director at the Fine Arts and Communications campus. So as you've been hearing so far, our academic programs are excellent and are the main reasons you will be here at 227. So while you're here, we also want to provide you with excellent opportunities with our extracurricular programs and other non-academic experiences. So as you see in the pictures, our current improvements in the bottom left corner, our culinary arts program now has a beautiful kitchen where students can hone their interest in preparing delicious meals. In the top right corner, a new designated study and lounge areas throughout the buildings where students can use these areas during their Raptor time. And the other pictures, as you can see, we had major gym renovations at each building. We have new courts, new bleachers, new sound system, and the best video screen in the state. The screen allows for replays and other graphics during games to give a college professional feel. Our upcoming renovations in 2020 will be a brand new state-of-the-art field house that will rival any other schools in the area. There will be 6 courts for various sports, a 200-meter track, a weight room, and more. Also a brand new football stadium with new seating, new turf field, a screen, and a new track. We are and will provide the tools so that your students are able to maximize their potential.
Also, we offer athletic offers in football, baseball, boys and girls tennis, competitive cheer, boys and girls cross country, softball, boys and girls basketball, dance, as well as golf, boys and girls, as well as a world-renowned track program. We also offer wrestling, competitive dance, volleyball, cheer, bowling, and soccer. In addition to, we offer programs, after-school programs in art club, drama, band and majorette, Special Olympics, speech, mock trial, Manufacturing, Engineering, and Technology, along with chess, Scholastic Bowl, Business Professionals of America, DECA, vocal music, as well as computer and clubby sports. We also offer non-competitive offers in Culture Club, choir, key club, debate, broadcasting, newspaper, creative writing, LGBTQ and GSA, drama and musical theater, AP club, art club, student government, snowball, pep squad, as well as female and male mentoring, gamers club, yearbook, and national honor societies. We hope for all of you students to come and join to be a Raptor.
I'm Dr. Nigel Anderson, and I'll be covering the NNDCC program and telling you more about this exciting new program we are excited to introduce. What is the Navy National Defense Cadet Corps program? It's a tailored curriculum similar to JROTC and ROTC programs, but slightly different and more rigorous at the same time. So what will your student learn should they join the NNDCC program? Year one, they go over basic leadership, citizenship and government, wellness, fitness, and first aid, orienteering and survival, military customs and courtesies, and wearing the uniform as a military drill. Year two, the influence of sea power, U.S. naval history, approaches to leadership, leadership skills, maritime geography, oceanography, meteorology, astronomy, and the physical sciences. As they progress into year three of the program, they learn sea power and national security, military and international law, qualities of leadership, evaluation of performance, how to give instruction, right? Because now they're juniors and they have some cadets under them. Ship's construction and damage control, shipboard organization and basic seamanship, maritime navigation and rules of the nautical road, and naval weapons and aircraft. And in year four, focus on ethics and morals. We do case studies, positions of authority, and responsibility for others. Well, what are expectations, you might ask? Cadets are expected to be involved in fundraising for the program. They fundraise through Century 21, SnapRaise, and Northwestern University. They are expected to participate in at least 2 teams, academic team, drill team, sea perch, orienteering, etc. Classes during the week are academic, drill. They do wear the uniform at least once a week, and that uniform is inspected for accuracy, and physical fitness classes. Community service is a huge component of the program. As you all know, there is a community service component to graduation. So you need 40 hours to graduate, but our NNDCC students will achieve way more than 40 hours prior to graduation. So I spoke a little bit about the uniform. During the day of the week, they are required to wear the uniform all day unless they can show they're involved in a program that would soil or ruin the uniform.
Our learning academies provide a multitude of career pathways equipping students to excel in their respective fields. Take a look at the exciting opportunities awaiting our Rich Township Raptors. New to Rich Township High School, our International Baccalaureate. The Middle Years program aims to develop students to become active learners, internationally and globally minded, and able to empathize with others and the world around them. It will offer freshman and sophomore students the opportunity to explore their potential, develop their own learning experiences, take risks, establish their own personal identity, as well as create a strong sense of self-esteem. Business and marketing. This academy is designed to attract students interested in marketing, business law, accounting, entrepreneurship, and more, along with internship opportunities. Communication. The Communications Academy includes programs of study that are related to humanities, media arts, literary arts, and technical arts. This involves both oral and written forms of communication. At each grade level, students will take a combination of required and elective courses based on graduation requirements and individual educational goals. Health, Family, and Consumer Science. The Health Science Academy is for students interested in becoming nurses and doctors with a number of certifications and dual credit opportunities in partnership with Prairie State College. The Child Development Pathway leads to early childhood education certification, where students get hands-on experience with preschool age students and help run a daycare. The Culinary Pathway has nationally recognized programs providing certifications for various careers in restaurants, held in our newly built commercial kitchen at the Fine Arts and Communications campus. And the Fashion Design Pathway is where students learn to manipulate various materials and create designs. They participate in a fashion show and get certifications for fashion construction and merchandising. Fine Arts. The Visual Arts Academy is designed for students who are interested in careers as animators, graphic designers, and illustrators, to name a few. Students will learn drawing and painting techniques, creative expression, principles of design, digital photography, and more. Our Performing Arts Pathway is designed for students who are interested in careers as actors, choreographers, dancers, music performers, film directors, and more. Students will learn band, choral, dance, and drama. Technology and Engineering. This academy is designed for students interested in computer science, manufacturing, engineering and robotics, information technology, and automotive technology.
Good evening, future Raptors and families. My name is Kimberly Gales, the Academy Leader of the Fine Arts Academy, and I will be presenting to you tonight a few of our specialized programs as well as the extracurricular and co-curricular activities that go along with some of the classes featured within the Fine Arts Academy. On our leadership team here in the Fine Arts Academy, we have Ms. Josephine Polito, who serve our students within the Academy at the FACS campus. And then over at the STEM campus, we have Ms. Julia Robertson, who focuses in on our students in grades 11 through 12 at the STEM campus. And along with myself, we have Mr. Jason Battle, who serves as our Culture and Climate Coordinator, who kind of helps me handle not only the academic piece, but also the disciplinary piece as well within the Academy. So you'll see here that we have a few specialized courses within the Fine Arts Academy broken down into two pathways. The first being our Performing Arts pathway, which features dance, drama, concert choir, beginning band, symphonic band for our more seasoned musicians, intermediate band. Then we also have beginning choir as well as intermediate choir, mixed choir, excuse me. And then within our visual arts pathway, we have AP Art for our more advanced students. And for our beginning students, we also provide Art 1 and Art 2, where they learn basic techniques of art and drawing. We also have visual arts. And then in the realm of photography, we have our still photography as well as digital photography. And within Sculpture 1 and Sculpture 2, students will also be able to dabble a little bit in various crafts, jewelry making, etc. And for our students who are interested in more of the illustration and animation and graphic design, we have our Commercial Arts and Illustrations and Design course. And here are a few of the co-curricular and extracurricular activities that go along with our classes, which include Yearbook Art Club, Anime Club, the Palms team, and then we also have a majorette and color guard squad that accompanies our marching band. And of course, we have theater, which includes our fall drama as well as musical theater. And for the students who prefer to be behind the scenes, we have technical theater. And I do want to take a moment to introduce you all to Mr. Philip Cruz and Mr. Peter Priscillo, our awesome band directors, who will give you a little bit more information about our mighty marching machine.
Thank you so much, Ms. Gales. Good evening, future Raptors. It is an honor and blessing to meet and speak with you this evening. The Rich Township High School music program is outstanding, and we are super excited about the opportunities we're able to provide at our new Fine Arts campus. We are building a brand new state-of-the-art music wing, which will house our bands, choirs, and a new string program. We take great pride in offering a well-balanced music program for all of our students. Although the marching band receives lots of well-deserved accolades and attention, our concert band and jazz bands are also stellar. In addition to earning Superior 1 ratings for the past 17 years, our jazz band has been recognized as the outstanding ensemble of the day at the Prairie State Jazz Festival. And they've earned Superior 1 ratings at festivals like the New Trier Jazz Festival and the Rolling Meadows Jazz Festival. The Mighty Marching Machine is one of the finest marching aggregations in the South suburbs. And I would venture to say that they are tops among all Illinois bands. We have won first place at the Chicago Classic High School Battle of the Bands, as well as winning first place in grand championships at various festivals throughout the state of Illinois. In addition to that, we've also hosted our own professionally adjudicated festival for the last 15 years. And through invitation, we participated in a pre-Mardi Gras parade in New Orleans. Our crowning achievement last year was being selected through audition to participate in the IHSA State Basketball Championships in Peoria, Illinois. Unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we were unable to attend this event. However, we will apply again with the hopes of representing Rich Township in 2021. Parents, most of our graduating seniors earn scholarships for music. Their academic performance and skills as a musician are usually sought out by several colleges throughout the country. What makes us most proud as teachers is that through our program, students are able to sharpen and learn skills that are not always tangible. Our students exhibit leadership, empathy, creativity, problem-solving skills, the ability to collaborate, tenacity, and a plethora of other characteristics that help them succeed in life. On many occasions, our graduates return to tell us the things that they learned in band helped them through their toughest moments as college students. So, if you're looking for some good soil to help your scholars grow as musicians, individuals, and leaders, there is no better place than the Rich Township Music Program. Thank you so much for your time. And now I'll submit the floor to my colleague, Mr. Priscillo.
Thank you, Mr. Cruz. It is great to see everybody here tonight. I just wanted to add that we have had such a great participation from students from Colin Powell, especially this year. Several of our band members are already from District 159, and we definitely want to see that continue. Please reach out to us with any questions. As Ms. Gales mentioned, the band and choir are co-curricular, which means that you should sign up for the class and the activity as well. Thank you, everybody, and have a great rest of your night.
Good evening. My name is Latricia Varnado, and I am the Business and Communication Academy leader. Let me take a moment to answer the question that was posed about the benefits of the Business Academy. The Business and Communication Academy will allow you to explore fields of interest and develop college and career skills while having real-world experiences. Classes like business incubators allow you to learn from teachers and experts in the field. Courses like personal finance and consumer economics will assist you in making wise decisions financially. The Business Academy also allows you to earn dual credit and in some of our specialized courses. Some of our signature courses are marketing, consumer economics, entrepreneurship, business law, sports marketing, web design, accounting, personal finance, business concepts, internship, computer applications, business incubator, audiovisual broadcasting, visual editing.
The Business Academy leadership team is led by Patricia Varnado, which you just heard from, myself, Quincy Owens, is the Culture and Climate Coordinator, Keena Thomas, Counselor for A through L, and LaShawna Clark, Counselor M through Z. And I will pass it on to our esteemed colleague, Jackie Stone, who's leading the Technology and Engineering Academy.
Hello, I am Jackie Stone, and I am the Academy Lead for Tech and Engineering. Our programs, such as the Project Lead the Brave program, give students skills that will not only provide immediate job opportunities, but the potential to work towards scholarships and post-secondary education that will help your students reach their career goals. Pictured are students that are engaging in making and collaborating. Our students are looking to create and innovate to make our world a better place. We have advanced placement opportunities that will help your student earn college credit while still in high school, and that's for free. Also pictured are students who are learning while using industry standard equipment and potentially earning certifications that are recognized by the real world. Whether you are interested in competitive robotics, which our team went to the world competition last year, or how to code to create the video games that your students may or not be playing right now, or programs to enhance the world in other ways, the skills that they will learn will help them towards job opportunities that haven't even been dreamed of, or should I say engineered yet. We have the opportunities for you. Our leadership team consists of myself, Mr. McHugh, our Culture and Climate Coordinator, and Ms. Wright, who is our counselor. We are excited to embrace your student and guide them towards a future rich with success. And now I'll hand it off to Mr. LaFrance.
Thanks, Jackie. I am the Academy Leader for the Health, Family, and Consumer Science Academy. And so within our academy, we have a very diverse offering. I'll kind of start with the health science pathway. We start with an introductory course that gives students hands-on experience with a variety of health science careers, including veterinary science, dental, including including physical therapy and other options as well. As students progress through the health science pathway, they then move on to our orientation to health careers and medical terminology courses, which are dual credit through Prairie State. Students will then have options to take things like dosages and solutions and pharmacy tech, which earns them certifications to be able to be employed directly out of high school. Our partnership with Prairie State College also offers additional opportunities in the health science pathway with CNA certification as well as EMT certification. If we flip over to our child development pathway, we have students who are able to participate in our school-run daycare, where they get hands-on experience in working with young children and will lead to certifications in opening their own daycare someday. Our culinary pathway, as Mr. Garrett had mentioned previously, we have a brand new commercial kitchen that just was built at the FAC campus. It will give students the hands-on experience with a real commercial kitchen so that they can, again, prepare themselves for a future in culinary arts. And finally, we have our fashion design pathway, in which students not only learn the techniques involved with fashion, including sewing and hands-on the making of materials, but also in the designing of their particular product, their particular brand that they want to make, which they put on their own fashion show as well. So lots of different opportunities in the Health, Family, and Consumer Science Academy. Our leadership team consists of myself and our two counselors, Ms. Drabeck, who serves juniors and seniors A through O, and Ms. Robertson, who serves juniors and seniors N through Z. And now I'm going to pass it off to Ms. Garrett, who's going to talk about our exciting Flex Mod scheduling.
Good evening, future Raptors and families. My name is Linnea Garrett. I am the Associate Principal at the FACS campus. So I'm going to talk to you about our flex mod scheduling, and where this comes from is, as you've heard through the presentations tonight, we have been very intentional about providing rigorous programs, opportunities, both academic and extracurricular. And often we're thinking, well, how does that fit in a school day? So we have been extra creative in thinking about our schedule to make sure that we are really thinking about academic success and post-secondary success within our schedule. So what you see on the screen looks very different than a schedule you've probably seen anywhere. And what this is where certain classes meet different amounts of time, different days of the week. Because as we know, once you leave high school or once you leave middle school, your day, ask any parent, their day never looks the same. In any job, you are required to do certain activities more than others. So we have been very intentional about thinking about classes and which need more time, which need more frequent, smaller chunks of time. When can you meet with a lot of people to do the same thing? And when do you need to meet in small groups? So every day will look a little different. And I won't lie, in the beginning, it will be a little confusing, but this is why, as you see on this schedule, all freshmen will have freshman advisory. And in there, again, we've talked about the wraparound services of support to make sure that all students are successful in understanding their schedule. And once they understand it, it's good to go. So what you'll see here is that we have 20-minute blocks of time. And any time that you see white space, that space we call Raptor time. So you heard Mr. Garrett earlier talk about our study spaces and other places in the building. So in that Raptor time, again, what's unique is we have built in time to every student's schedule where they can get individual tutoring, attend one of our academic labs, they can just work on homework somewhere in the building. They can eat lunch, hang out with friends, and be most prepared for their next classes. You will not find these opportunities in other schedules, but really this intentional intervention and enrichment support that's offered in our Raptor time is what makes our schedule really critical to the success of and making sure all students are really doing well in all of their classes. If we look to the next slide, I've just kind of done a side-by-side comparison of what a flex schedule versus a traditional schedule. And when I say traditional, if you think of any kind of schedule that you have 7 classes, they meet, you meet every day, same group of students, same teacher every day. So our flex schedule really does try to build in opportunities to build student advocacy where they understand what their challenges are, what they're looking to do more of, whether that's extracurriculars or in need of tutoring. These chunks of Raptor time allow students to get those additional interventions, meet with support staff so that if there are any sort of groups that students want to meet in, that we're not pulling them from their academic classes. They have time in their schedule. Really mimics college and career. Like I said earlier, that you will never, after school, ever have the same kind of schedule that follows the same thing every day. And so we're really building in those post-secondary success metrics early on. And I think the biggest benefit of our flex scheduling is the huge number of staff that students are able to interact with and build relationships with and really have some more wraparound services in that support. And with that, I'm going to pass it off to our directors of student supports to talk a little bit more about all the supports we have for students.
Hi, good evening, prospective Raptors. My name is China Hampton, and I'm the Division Lead of Student Support Services at the STEM campus. And LaRonda Taylor is the Division Lead of Student Support Services for the FAC campus. Within our department, we offer a full continuum of supports that aid our students in successfully accessing their education to the fullest. I think it's important to note that if students are receiving special education services, they're not limited to just special ed classes. But they're encouraged and expected to participate in the general education curriculum and programs that prepare them to meet their post-secondary goals. So as you can see, our students are fully engaged in every rung of this continuum. So we do have students in the general ed classes and IB programs and honors. We have co-taught classes that are taught by both a special education teacher and general education teacher. Instead of resource classes this year with the flex model, we have the ability for students to get access from special education teachers through our academic labs. So it's much like a resource class. If they need support with testing or academics or to be retaught concepts, they can go to academic labs and be taught by a special education teacher. And then if student needs exceed our level of expertise, like we may need a school for students with autism or something of that nature, we do partner with other agencies to support our students that way. In the special education department, our teachers deliver rigorous instruction. They're able to differentiate the instruction. They work with a full team, IEP team, to individualize the instruction for students. If your child currently receives special education or has an IEP, then I or someone from the student support department will attend meetings at Colin Powell to ensure that we continue the supports that have brought them this far. And I think what's important to note is that if your child experiences any academic difficulties, social emotional concerns, or mental health concerns during their high school career, that we're here to support. Thank you. And I think up next is one of our MTSS coordinators to talk about continued supports.
Thank you, Ms. Hampton. And that is correct. This is more supports from our MTSS department. Myself, Camila Jones from the FAT campus, and Dr. Patrice Payne from the STEM campus. And you can go to the next slide, Dr. Applewhite. What we like to do for MTSS, or basically what we do, is we make sure that we intervene as early as possible, providing supports to students, teachers, parents, and staff, but definitely to our students when they are achieving below the grade level, when they are failing 2 or more classes. And again, my colleagues have talked about our academic labs. We do have that available before they get to this point. However, MTSS is when they reach the point where our normal academic labs and tier 1 supports are not enough. So we want to make sure, as our principal Varn shared, one of our things that we pride in is academic excellence. And so we try to make sure that we have supports in place for our students when they get to the 2 or more classes that they are failing, when they are experiencing chronicle absences or being tardy, when students are being referred to the dean's office for behavior for 3 or more referrals. We want to make sure that we put supports in place, whether it be social, emotional, behavior, or academic. We want to make sure that those 3 things are taken care of as we try getting to the vision of students and student success. And that is MTSS in a nutshell. Thank you so much.
And we would like to thank you all for actively joining and listening with us tonight. I hope we were able to answer most of your questions. I saw that some of you were putting a lot of questions in the chat box, and hopefully we were able to answer those questions. But if you still have questions or would like more information, please include them on the sign-in form with your name and contact information, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. I think we may have time for a few questions. If anyone has any burning questions that they would like answered immediately, I think we may have time for maybe about 3 or 4 questions that you just have to ask right now. That must mean we did a really good job of going through our different programs and letting you know what we have to offer. And so if there are no burning questions, I think that means, team, we did a great job. So if the school leadership does not have any questions for us, I think that is the end of our presentation. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your